Okay, Starfield. Early game tips and tricks. Let's get going. Once you get off the elevator, head straight down. You see all these little nodes. This is all ore you'll need for crafting later. So I would say run ahead of the party. Don't worry about what they're saying. It's a bunch of... yeah. Anyway. Because this doesn't have any relevance on the rest of the game. Run down here. Grab a cutter. And then start going into these little rooms, side caverns, and just start getting every piece of ore you can get. And it'll give you a good starting point later on in the game. And once you do that, they will be waiting for you, and then you can progress the mission. See? There they are waiting for me. They'll pop this hole open. You'll go in this cavern. Now, if you want a little Easter egg, go to the left once you come into this cavern. There will be a lot of little nodes in here to mine. The best way to mine is left trigger. You'll see it tighten, and then right trigger will pop them. You're not sitting there just holding the right trigger forever. Just left trigger, let it tighten on the object. There you go, and then boom, right trigger, faster mining, more profit. Okay, here, underneath this little bridge, pop these rocks, go into this little cave. There's some nodes in here of some ore that I hadn't seen anywhere else other than right here. So I make sure to grab these, because I was starting over. I didn't like the way my character was. We'll go into that in a minute. There's a little NASA mug. We'll pick that up. And we got a little Easter. I was trying to look at it, but it wouldn't let me look at it right then, so you can look at it later if you want. But like I said, there's these little nodes, so just grab whatever you can, then come out. Now go to your right, because most of you will be like, well, I gotta go back and talk to them. You can in a minute. Just come down here, make sure you're grabbing any more nodes that you see. Now, inside this little area here, you'll see some nodes. I missed them the first time, but if you come up, it's hard to get them at this angle. You gotta kind of jump up and get inside there. And I found that there was a lot of little goodness in here that I missed. So just grab what you got, and once you're done grabbing him, go back, talk to him, and push the quest forward. Once you're choosing your background, I found that diplomat works the best because you got persuasion, you got commerce, so you can make a better profit, and you got wellness. Now, piloting is key if you want to upgrade your ship. So we're going to be grabbing piloting as soon as we can. So is workout, I think it's something like that, so you can carry more. Those are the two we're going to have to get later. But I did do alien DNA. I did extrovert, because you're going to have a human run around unless you use the robot. But most of the time it'll be a human run around with you. And then I did terra firma. Why? Because we're going to be running around on the planets more and just kind of floating around in space. You'll use oxygen a lot more on the planet. So that's what I did. Alien DNA, extrovert, terra firma. Now, ship combat. If you've played some of these games like Elite Dangerous or EVE Online, then you know lasers take down the shields, ballistics damage the hull. So that's all you got to do here. Just use your lasers. Make sure you're getting a little pip. Then once you got the shields down, hit them with missiles and ballistics, and it's an easy, fast little combat. But the key point here that I wanted to go over is a lot of people complain about having to go to the star map through the menu. Now, if you have a keyboard, you just hit M. But for those of us using a controller, there is an easier way. Now, I was playing around with this, and I wish I knew this my first time. I may not have restarted, but I found something that just made my life 10 times easier. So let me destroy this ship, and then we will get to it after I do some looting. Okay, I got some good loot. Now we're going to go to our next mission location. Instead of bringing up the star map, I'm going to do left bumper, bring up my scanner, click on it. It's going to give me extra travel, and I can head straight there without having to go through the main menu, then the star map, then find my location. Now it also helps and works when you're in atmosphere over a planet. Here I am. I'm looking at it. I'm going to bring up left bumper, and then I have to find my mission location. Now it tells me it's down here. I just click on it, hit X, and I land. There we go. I know a lot of people wish you could fly the ship yourself, but since you can't, this makes life easier. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope this makes your first maybe hour into the game a lot easier and gives you a good start.